Britney's back, bitch. Wow, I actually do have this on. Wow, I had that on. That's gonna be echoey and weird. Oof. Big oof. But, yeah. I'm back. To be fair, I did not expect to, take that many days off in a row. It's just been quite honestly a weird couple of days for me. A mix of tech related problems and me just like not really
Wait!
being.
I'll find the bots and bring them back here safe and sound.
Don't really know how to explain, just not being all there for
perhaps it is from that person we
and
encountered.
willing to actually want
Hopefully
to
they can help us
stream.
figure out what happened there and prevent
You know,
it
it's
here.
just
Let's go.
mental health stuff. Nothing serious. It's just dumb mind goblin shit. If you know what I mean.
Testing comms. The bots would have followed the paths
I
marked by the
don't
survey rods.
even
I'm sure
really
they're
remember how to
listening in
play
on the
this.
purple.
To be honest, it's been so long. Again, I want to play a lot more Ratchet, but then
Safety first. Try
Jesus
not to
Christ, it
trip,
just
slip, or break
everything just
anything.
kind of
Was it too much
slipped
to ask
away.
that we be able to find phase courts without dodging earthquakes and lava?
Okay, so that's what you do. I mean, it's one of those things, like, I don't know if you guys have ever really had it, but, one of those days where, like, you're just kind of in, like, a crappy, mood, and then you kind of look at, like, your life, you kind of think about a bunch of, oh, fucking my life, a bunch of negative shit, and then, you kind of
Wait!
see your friends, or a lot of people that you know, they're doing incredibly well,
Perhaps it is from that person we encountered.
and it's just like, Jesus
Hopefully
Christ,
they can
how,
help us figure out
what
what
the fuck am I
happened
doing?
there
Like, what the
and
fuck have I
prevent it
done? Like,
Let's go.
one of those things where it's just, yeah, you're,
Bots would have followed the
I don't know,
paths
it's
marked
just,
by the survey rods.
it still gets to me after, like, all this time, how,
The tremors are increasing in
oh, I actually just fucking did that, I swear to God. I'm not trying to flub it up, but,
Find the bots and bring them back
one of
here
those things
safe and
where
sound.
these bots have intercepted a
you kind of
message
just
from your
don't get
dimension.
why
Perhaps it is from that person we
things have
encountered.
gone so well
Hopefully they can
so
help us
quickly
figure out
for
what
so many
happened
people, and
there
it's like
and
you look
prevent
at
it
like your
here.
own life, and it's like,
Let's go.
where the fuck did it, what the fuck's even happening? I don't even know what to even do anymore.
I'm sure they're listening in on the
A lot of
purple.
that, unfortunately. Which, I mean, it's literally like my own fault at the end of the day, you know.
There. One of my bots is up there. It's sweet Bob.
You gotta. It's one of those things that, like, kind of social media, I think, just kind of reinforces where everybody's, like, lives look, like, great on the outside, and, like, people only post good stuff, and it's just like, if you don't really have, like, anything like that going on in yours, it's easy to kind of get swept up and think that, like, oh god, like, my life is like crapola compared.
We are in the greatest of dangers. Follow. Be quick.
Okay.
Please come. Oh, goodness. Oh, no.
But yeah, just haven't really, I guess, been in the mood to really do much. Oh my fucking god, I'm just eating all the dicks in the world.
The buoy's on. Straight.
How do you know about all this, little robot? And on top of that, just like little things that like I have more control over, or that I think I have more control over, just not going well. Like I've been trying to export and like render like a lot of shit for YouTube. And for whatever reason, like, no matter what I do, just shit just keeps failing. And it's been making me kind of go nuts. Because there's no real reason why it should. And I don't really have any kind of errors other than like, oh, there's just generic errors. Which is super helpful.
Can't say I enjoyed that.
So I've been just trying to do like a lot of troubleshooting, fixing stuff, but hasn't really been panning out, unfortunately, to the point where it's just like I'm kind of getting really frustrated at a lot of things. So yeah, it's just streaming and doing stuff like this really hasn't been on the forefront of my mind. Which, if for whatever reason you really like seeing me stream, seeing me do stuff, I apologize. Maybe one of you at most.
Looks like she picked up an audio file. I'll start cleaning it up.
But
There's an old
yeah,
research
just
lab
not
ahead.
the right
I
time.
know Jim.
Or
That's where he'd
right
head
for me.
first.
Jim? Oh, right. Another bot. On it.
Do I have anything else that's so close to? Man, with Repulsor, I hate this, but I really do have to feel like I have to use it to level it up like everything else. So yeah, thankfully, there's not really much else out that I was really drastically planning on doing this coverage or stuff on. So I'm not really like not buying any kind of schedule, thankfully.
Give up yet? It'd be great if you did.
Because boy, I'd be so far behind it at this point. Speaking of which, though, I kind of in my spare time I picked up Mario Golf again. I haven't done any of the story mode, just kind of goofing around and just normal games against CPUs. I don't know how much I'm actually going to play of it on fortunately. If you were wanted to watch me play it, I don't know. It's just I'm not having as much fun as I thought I would in it, and I'm just not very good at it. So I don't think that it would be much fun to kind of watch. But I digress. I'll at least do a bunch of those story mode, or as much as I can do with story mode. Because at least with that, that's like somewhat unique content. But I also kind of realized that literally the entire game is just golf, but they added Mario Kart into it,
Makes as much sense
which is
as
kind of hilarious and kind of explains why it's easy to get really salty in it, because there's been a lot of times where I've gotten like good shots on the green, or got good shots in general,
back to the chief engineer.
and my
Aw. Stop fussing, Jim.
my
Hopefully he
all
picked
the
up interdimensional
CPUs
messages and didn't get
just
distracted trying
decided
find
to
friends.
use all their powers at the same time, so I got horribly fucked. Keep the science spots. Like even with like some of their powers with Like they are all kind of horribly.
Yep, still me.
Like there's just a drastic like tier list for how good some of those powers are. Like fucking Rosalina's is like fucking devastating if she can get it off. As everybody's on the green ready to putt. Like there's not much you can do about it after that, because her power is just if she her ball lands on in an area where there are other balls,
I've lost count.
she turns all of those balls into a star-shaped bit, like the ones from Mario Galaxy, and it prevents you from
Always
putting
suspicious
straight.
that anyone you meet works for Emperor Nefarious.
Pretty much everyone I meet does work for Emperor Nefarious.
Which is nuts, and it just pretty much stops you from
Fair point.
either getting par, or, like drops into instantly getting a bogey. Which, I mean, compared to like some other powers, because like I as for example, like during that I played as Luigi, and his is he makes the area icy where his ball lands, and that just felt fucking useless. Like, again, it's one of those ones where it feels like you have to use it when everybody is starting to putt, to chip in, to kind of mess up.
Drill
But
platforms.
it's
Well, defunct ones.
so
I'm
much
1,000,000%
more
sure there's someone over here.
less useful
Definitely find the box.
than anything else, really. And just kind of like how some of them are like a little bit vague. Like, King Bombs is like, oh, it scatters bombs when it scatters bombs when you use it. So I thought that meant, oh, you use it and then it just scatters bombs until like until like your next turn of going up, just so people have to like avoid it. I'm like, oh, that seems pretty neat. No, it's literally just it apparently just wherever it lands, it just makes explosions. Which sounds like it doesn't sound like what it's actually described as.
Okay, I see the bot over on that platform on the right.
And it's also really weird because with some of them, they're very almost 90% of them are either makes a thing while you land, like you have to like hit it and like land in a certain area, and then it triggers, or it hits things on the ball's way as you hit it. And then there's just a couple where it's just a little bit different. Like, oh, it creates electricity around. Oh, it creates... It makes your ice around. Oh, it makes things turn into star bits. So it fucks up a putt. And it's just really weird how there's just so few actual...
Oh, the crane moved the crystal.
This may bring us one step closer to reaching the
How
bomb.
many, like the lack of uniqueness to a lot of them. And also, I think I commented about this before during it, how when you're putting, or like... What the fuck? Okay, I can't move, and none of my buttons are working. I think I broke it. Wow. I broke a fucking PS5 game. With ooh, I think I broke it, like, real bad. Ooh, it's just black screening now. No, I can still hit the menu. Ooh, I think I have to just fully reset it. Oh, hold on. There we go. Okay, yeah, I couldn't move on the actual dashboard. Holy shit. Yeah, I Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. I think I broke Ratchet and Clank and my PS5. Yeah, this is like... Yeah, this is bad. This is really bad. Oh god, I think I have to just hold the button and manually restart it. Hold on. Oh god, oh god, oh god! I accidentally ejected the disc. Oh god, I almost broke my copy of Nier. Oh lordy, oh come on, come on. Okay, I'm holding the button down. I'm holding it down on the actual PS5. It should turn off by now. Right about now. There we go. Oh, oh, ooh. I didn't like the looks of that kind of corrupt little sigil that was there. So I'm gonna quickly put this disc away just so I don't break it. Probably got like system recovery. Alright. Oof. Boy, of course I have technical difficulties the last couple days. And now I get it again on fucking stream on a modern day console. Oof. This is this does not bode well. Hold on. I'll report it. I'll narc on it. You know, I was there was a reason why I did not tweet or like post this in any of the Discords I normally post my my thing in. Restored due to corruption. Oh goody. There is a reason why I decided not to post or advertise a link to this. Because deep down I was like, you know what? What if I encounter something like this that's going to just absolutely fuck up and like I can't do my stream?
Stop these earthquakes.
And lo and behold, I was not wrong.
Are you always suspicious that anyone you meet worked for Emperor Nefarious?
Pretty much everyone I meet does work for Emperor Nefarious.
Ah, a fair point.
What in the hell was I even talking about before? Oh yeah, Mario Golf. I just don't like how busy it is when you're trying to aim a putt or aim shot sometimes, because it kind of just looks all pixely. Like the anti-aliasing on like all like the lines and stuff, because you have like the different types of elevation. And then you have like regular elevation, and it's like it looks weird, and it feels like your character's in the way, and you just really can't see what's going on half the time.
Platforms.
To aim
Well,
like a proper shot,
$1,000,000% sure rifts opened over here. Definitely find the bots.
and it just feels like I'm missing shots that I can't fucking see, and that's not that's not really fun. I can tell. Speed golf. Oh, Jesus Christ. Speed golf is one thing. Blind golf, I don't think it's really going to catch on. Jesus Christ. Jesus tap dancing Christ. There we go. Boy, can I mess this up anymore? Tune in on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Tyler defeated.
Okay, see the bot over on that platform on the right.
Past the broken bridge.
There must be a way to reach it. We have reached the bot platform, but the functional bot is in the intact dimension.
Right. We're missing something.
Well, technically we aren't missing anything. I just know what the solution is. It's just the game broke the last time I tried to do it before I did this. Alright, let's see if it works this time.
The crane moved the crystal.
I hope.
Bring us one step closer to
Speaking of
reaching the
technical issues, oof, that Mario Golf stream. For whatever reason. For whatever reason. It would not.
Engaging, charming,
Like, when I stopped the stream, it just kept on saying this, it was still going.
Turn into chief engineer with important this.
Which is apparently a issue that persists on Twitch for a while. Where it just doesn't display what your stream is, and like even though you're offline and you're not streaming, it still says you are like your video manager. So yeah, that was fun. It pretty much went like the entire, I think it's like 72 hours you can stream in a row before you have to reset the stream. And it did fully that before it actually realized that, oh wait, you're not actually streaming, and it just uploaded it all, or just uploaded everything to the page. So now it's there. No custom. I had to make a custom thumbnail, so I just reused what I did for YouTube, which I don't know. That's not a problem.
Hazardous life forms detected. Facility security lockdown engaged.
Don't worry.
Speaking of actual like, things that probably should be a problem, oof, those thumbnails I've been coming up with recently, not good. I don't know, I feel like it's just hard unless there's a really specific moment
Location
during a stream.
unknown. Life forms unknown. Protocol destroy.
That I can like easily just toss in and like Photoshop in. And a lot of times it just feels like I really isn't anything like that, or nothing that I think is good enough for a thumbnail. I don't know. I'm probably like overthinking it and everything, but I'd rather overthink something than underthink it. I mean, there's been a couple of streams where it's easy to come up with a thumbnail for YouTube for like a full channel, but other times it just feels like it's like fucking impossible to come up with something.
Oh dear, we are alarmingly outnumbered here.
Like with my full Resident Evil image, or full Resident Evil video, like the clip one of highlights, I honestly just don't know what the hell I even put to make it look a little bit interesting.
Jim will take you there.
Because mostly that one is just little things that happen throughout like a couple streams,
Are you my new best friend?
and they don't really like go together well as far as I can
I
tell,
will take you to
like,
our
through
first quartz extracting drill in the name of friendship.
That can't be good.
That dimensional anomaly is identical to the one we
through like a
saw
thumbnail.
on
Like
Sargasso.
I have no idea how to like hash
That
together
means you
them
can
in
deal with it.
Photoshop, or like how it would
Best friend,
look.
I
And even if it
must warn
was,
you,
it wouldn't like
dimensional
mesh well.
integrity could have affected the drill.
That being said, I think I might have figured out a better way to add in things or to have a little bit more legibility
I can't authorize drill
for
usage
number
until
of
the blockage
for
at
number
that tube is cleared.
screens.
We should go for karaoke after this.
Instead of just placing it in like the bottom left-hand corner, it's the bottom
You ready
top
to
right
fix
corner.
another dimensional mess?
Leave it to me.
I don't know. I just feel like it reads a little bit
You did. How is he?
better.
Great! Thinner than I imagined, but appropriately heroic. But I digress. Your possibilities are waiting for you to guide them to the meta-terminal.
My possibilities cannot pass through with that much wind. Is there some way I can weigh them down?
Ah, that's a heavy sphere. It will weigh down any object it touches, which sounds rather obvious when you say it out loud.
So what is in that book of yours?
Oh, the most up-to-date collection of knowledge in the universe, as cataloged by my father.
And who is that?
I believe you know him as the plumber.
He is your father? What is he doing now?
Taking his first vacation. Ever. So he left me in charge, and I'm trying my best, but it's a lot to live up to even when the universe isn't in danger.
Should that be it?
I am blocked. I think that saw can help clear the path.
There we go. Man, they introduced these puzzles and they kind of
How
just
did you get the
dropped
title Prophet?
I actually didn't choose the name.
up
It was
until this
given to
point.
me
It's
by
like
the Somali
multiple.
monks
It
after
feels
I
like it's been a long
helped
time
decipher
since I
some
got
of
one
their
of these.
archives.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I think these little puzzles are
Things going
pretty
with
fun.
Well enough. She hacked my brain and saw my memories.
Is that what you kids are doing these days? I'm so out of touch.
It is interesting. For being dimensional counterparts, Ratchet and Rivet have surprising differences. Ratchet never had any wariness of robots when he met me. Yet Rivet does.
Maybe your dimension is the outlier. Maybe all the other Ratchets don't like robots in their dimensions either.
Over there. Oh god, oh god. What's the other one? There we are.
I hope I'm not interrupting your process, but I think there are more spheres left to find. Hey,
I mean, that's fair, that's fair. Oh yeah, I thought I was about to say, like, Jesus Christ, does this not go up anymore? Heavy sphere on that one.
My possibilities are a visual representation of my mind, trying to understand dimensionality. The more I help them find their way, the more I will understand and be able
Well, if
to
I
fix.
do, yeah, if I do speed, left, and then heavy on the
That
saw.
saw is blocking the path. If I could just find a way to lower it.
There we go.
oh, nice! I never thought to use the sphere like that.
Come on, Gary, you're supposed to be a smart guy. I'm a dumbass and I figured that out pretty quickly.
Is there anything about Ratchet and Rivet that's the same?
They are both very quick to take action. Unlike me, I always get so caught up in the details.
And you wish you were better about that.
That's not gonna help.
all the time, but it would be nice to not have to worry so much.
Take that back. Is there a saw blade near here? Doesn't seem like it. Huh. Okay, this one,
Clank! I think I know how to help you with your getting caught up in the details problem. You just gotta be confident.
What do you mean?
If there's one thing I've learned from my father, it's that acting like you know what you're doing can get you everywhere in life. That and carrying a plunger.
If I toss a lift sphere here to toss him over the pit. And then heavy here. Oh my god, why did I look all like an old man for a second? Just a crusty old man. Heavy there. Speed there. Okay, yeah, that works.
The Blizzard anomaly has been fixed.
Yeah, just throw yourself at it.
Thank you.
No, thank you. And
Again, why am I suddenly just like an old, crusty, hunchback man robot? I don't get it. It's just random how that happens.
Now we can deal with the clock.
Yeah. I sent the top minds on the team to fix the tube, and they...
God, I hope these guys don't get murdered.
That's it. Hydraulic supply restored.
With
Hopefully
that
they went
fixed,
somewhere
we
good.
should now be able to use that
I mean, they were clogged in a pipe. It's like a Willy Wonka situation where you don't see where they go, but it's pretty ominous. The details of it.
Almost there. Drill, get our base quartz, repair the Dimensionator.
In case I do not get another chance to say it. Thank you.
Don't get mushy on me now, Bolts. We're not done yet.
That's still not his name, Rivet.
Hey, look! The Bro Squad is back.
I cannot help thinking.
Okay, you're not shit in the right direction, bro.
What happened to your dimension's Blizzard?
We will soon. Then we can stop it from happening in this dimension.
Okay.
Jump to the side.
Nowhere to go!
Oh, shit. I didn't even see that coming up. Oh my god. I'm
cannot
so
help
bad at the
thinking.
video game.
What?
We still do not know what
I'm
happened
so
to
bad at this game
dimension's
for babies.
Blizzard.
We will soon. Then we can stop it from happening in this dimension.
Assuming a baby could actually get their hands on a PS5.
Nowhere to go!
Seriously, this is a big deal. It's completely... Are these the messages that the chief engineer is hearing?
Yo! There we go. I almost missed that. I mean, there's probably like multiple routes you can take during this for
We are
secret
fast
shit
approaching the main drill.
that I just completely missed out on.
Wow. It's been my lifelong dream to operate a drill 100 times bigger than me.
Really? That is very specific.
Specific goals are achievable goals.
I mean, yeah, I can't really disagree with that. I mean, I guess that's something we can all use in our lives. Specific achievable goals.
Brilliant news. I decoded the message from beyond. Listen. Finally, good reception. Listen. Do not turn on the drill. The rift's damaged it. The drill destroyed our Blizar.
What? We just turned it on.
Take cover. Lockdown engaged. I can try a remote shutdown. Boy, up that. Jeez.
Oh my god.
I thought you loved giant machinery.
I've had a change of heart.
What else is close? Topiary is actually close again. Thank God. Yeah, man, Ricochet I wasn't down with. My God, it puts in work. After a couple upgrades.
I should have upgraded a faster service.
But my God, are you punished if you don't make that first shot? I assume like one of the ultimate upgrades for it is like you can fire multiple shots, which...
Phase quartz suspended in the drill beam.
I'll knock it out with my hammer. Yes! Oh, you guys.
We must return to the other dimension quickly.
Well, hopefully we didn't blow up the other dimension yet. Bring the forcer back. We're about to get level 5 with it anyways, which can only be good. By Enforcer, I mean Ricochet again, briefly. Go! Oh my God, it knocked me out of the air. They know my one weakness. Being incompetent. Unlucky for them, I'm a gamer. So I can level up like I leveled up with this gun.
We will be such great friends.
Let's level this up more. This gun's nuts as well. It's just a giant beam of fuck you energy. My lord. Okay, more enemies now. Yeah, this just isn't fair.
Bad news, everybody. I can't shut down the drill. Forgot to update the tools 4.331. Prepare for sweet death.
Okay, now it's fair. Now that they have a big old ship.
We are not gonna die, blazing or otherwise.
What is your plan?
That dropship. It's big and heavy.
And full of fuel. It is perilously close to becoming a bomb.
Or if we crash.
Mr. Fungi as well, because I guess Mr. Fungi is actually becoming useful, which is, you know, ironic. I'm kind of eating my words on that after all the shit I talked.
Normally I'd say that's against protocol, but this is a pre-post-apocalypse world we live in, so go for it!
Then, brace for impact. Rivet.
This ain't a great idea. Why don't you just throw your hammer at it to, like, knock it?
Maybe it's not as bad as it... I know this is gonna sound totally weird, but the Morts used to tell me legends about someone on Torin 4 called the Fixer. If it's broke, the Fixer'll fix it.
Then I suppose we should see if the legends are true.
I can't believe we saved Blizzar! How about we fix up this phase quartz and save the universe? Alright, Bolts. Let's go find the Fixer.
If you are right, and the Fixer is able to repair the phase quartz, we will have achieved the impossible.
Mort's always spoke so fondly of him, and trust me, they are terrible liars.
Then perhaps we still stand a chance of saving the dimensions.
I don't know. It's probably just dumb of me to kind of talk about this, but it feels relatively weird
You hear that?
at how much padding, like, suddenly the story has.
That's the sound of me destroying lies. Dirty, filthy lies. They say this dimension is unstable. We're being sucked into a formless void. False. Think otherwise? I order you to throw your eyes into the local incinerator because they are clearly malfunctioning. More importantly, the Lombax Vandals have not escaped. How could they if... I haven't even caught them yet, huh? You morons! Here. You want some truth? My Lombax bounty is now 27 squadrillion parabucks. Just look at it all. So big, so real.
This is now bordering on behemoth levels of like, humor. Not that that's a bad thing, because Battle Block Theater was pretty goddamn funny. It even almost sounds like Stamper, the voice actor for Nefarious. Just kind of weird. Oh, I like totally completed that one. Oh, Xerxes? I don't have either. Don't have either of the spy bots. All right, let's see if we can actually get a spy bot or two, because they're probably with like the silver difficulty arena battles. And as far as I know, if you get all the spy bots, you get the Rhino, which is fucking nuts from what I can ascertain from Ratchet Clank. I'm also not entirely sure if we can actually, if anything else is even open.
You've gotten a little quiet back there. Everything okay?
I may have slightly misrepresented the difficulties of building a Dimensionator.
Well, I mean, sure. We all knew it wasn't gonna be easy.
Yes, but phase quartz is one of the rarest minerals in the
Nope.
universe.
Right.
Nope. Literally cannot. That's a bummer. Because I like the arena in this. I genuinely do. And I'd really like to do more of it.
The Club of Doom is now available. Need I say more?
No, I'm just. Oh, fuck, I'm totally out. I'm totally gonna buy that. Cold Snap and Buzzblades? Alright, I think I know Buzzblades. Megatron Collider, what the hell? Ammo picked up from crates.
Go ahead, upgrade that.
Void Repulsor. Just have damage on that. It's pretty much what I need with that. Because that's like completely useless in most circumstances. Like, it's just so much faster to just straight up shoot guys with it. Alright, let's go. Let's go find the fixer. God, this game why does this game look as good as it is? Like, this really is like, I guess, the first real next-gen game on
This mission
PS5.
will be a straightforward one.
I don't know about your dimension, but out here, things never go
Like-
according to plan.
It sounds
Improvisation
insulting,
is a
but at the
skill
same
you learn
time, like,
very
there are
fast.
other really great
I
PS5
also
games
have
that
a
look
talent
really
for improvisation.
amazing.
Well, I can't wait to see you in action.
That I've played off stream. Miles Morales,
Let's get
Demon
some
Souls
phase
remake.
courts repaired. I hope the fixer is
Those
as good
games
as the more
look and
say
run
he is.
pretty great.
Yes, I hope so too.
But yeah, this is just nuts. Oh, I completely forgot I had Mr. Fungi out. Yeah, this is pretty easy Void Repulsor XP.
The bridge seems to be out of commission.
Bet it was a raid! Places like this usually have to fend for themselves against bandits. Or pirates.
You know what? Okay, there we go. I knew I was forgetting a button. I forgot hover boots. Fuck it. Let's just actually go the intended direction for once. Even though my brain is screaming at me.
Does anyone here know where we can find the fixer?
Guess they're being cautious.
Ooh, Veritanium right out in the open. TYVM. Even after remembering the button and realizing that there's another button to just go fast, I completely forget
Where would I be?
which fucking
Fixing
button
things,
to
I
use.
suspect.
New tourists? Oh, welcome to the jewel of our galaxy. Please enjoy
Dude,
yourself.
what is wrong with your back?
Paradise in Junkish?
Is the fixer on this planet?
He most definitely is. Great guy, the best, and single, if either of you are interested.
We were told that he can fix phase quartz.
Phase quartz, blaze quartz, anything! But, we've been having trouble with pirates, so we asked him to help because, you know, he's a big guy. But after a few days of totally crushing them, he just, broke.
Wait, what? He's a giant robot?
Perhaps we could fix him.
You two look like you could straighten him out in a Molotov minute. But the path to him was destroyed in the last pirate raid, so you'll need a hurl shot. Oh, and I saw one in the smelting pits further ahead. Lucky you.
Yeah, this entire place is just totally capped to me.
After this, are you and Ratchet going to the Lombax dimension?
It is possible, but Ratchet is uncertain. Perhaps he is afraid
Wait,
that
afraid? Why afraid?
it is complicated.
Huh. Well, hey, if he doesn't want to go, I will.
Who the fuck is Spike? Oh. Okay.
Nice work finding those spy bots. 5 more and Miss will build you a weapon with no equal.
You know what? I'm not going to argue with that. Just a happy little accident. And if all the spy bots were that easy, be able to use a, be able to just rock through everything with that fucking rhino.
A hurl shot's gonna get us across that chasm? It's huge!
Yes, and I am not thrilled.
If you do get the fixer back up and running, point him my way. I've got some primo junk with his name on it.
Like, I know you shouldn't judge things based on their size or what they look like on the outside.
Ow!
What the hell hit me? But yeah, a giant robot that to fix a little thing of phase quartz seems unbelievably strange. Turns out the villagers were the bad guys all along. They built the robot, and they're gonna wage war, and we have to stop the giant robot after we fix the giant robot. Turns out Ratchet Clank, Ratchet, whichever one you are, we were the ripped apart all along. Nature is healing. I say as I literally am slaughtering nature with bombs. The giant ricochet pinballs are returning to nature.
There are the smelting pits across the canyon.
Nature is healing.
But there is no way to reach it.
Time to improvise.
I thought that might be a secret. You shoot the thing and oh, it creates a platform, or it breaks a thing to create another platform. Oh wait, I can't get there. What are we gonna do? Oh, let's just grind the rail like, you know, do in every one of these games.
Junk incoming! Broken rail ahead! Here comes another one!
A smelting pit is a curious place for a hurl shot to be.
I'm guessing it has something to do with them all getting recalled recently. Something about fractured spines?
Oh, dear.
Smooth. There's a rift.
Oh.
That, huh?
Very impressive.
Okay, wow, I thought I accidentally went the right way.
Coming.
And that there was something new in the other direction.
Here comes the jump.
Oh dear. This rail system seems exceedingly dangerous.
Just hang on. It goes straight to the smelting pits.
I am afraid we may end up in a smelting pit.
It's fine.
Piece of cake.
It's literally fine. Except for the pirates.
Oh no.
Avast ahoy, yo-ho, our time has finally come. Let us plunder like mad and go break back, for the fixer is all but done.
Look here, mateys, this looks useful. In fact, I've a notion that it be crucial.
It seems fate has brought us together again. My petite
Didn't I kill
Rivet.
you?
Guess fate really loves seeing you get your butt kicked, Pierre.
Like I blew you up?
Yoo-hoo! Pirate mateys, attack!
Oh dear. The pirates are raiding for scrap.
We can't let them get that hurl shot.
Perhaps it would be worth using the high ground here.
Good idea. Looks like we're gonna have to get creative.
Nah. Me get creative? Never would have thought of it. That's not what I want to pick. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Power! For the last keyboard!
Did you talk him to death or what?
I would love to take the credit, but no. The cause of the fixer's brokenness is a mystery to me. I will enjoy his absence, however.
Oh wait, that doesn't work? Alright.
Need to try something else.
There we go.
That's all of them.
GG easy.
Let's get that hurl shot down.
Man, speaking of GG easy, boy. Decided to play some more Dead by Daylight just in my spare time, and I'm at a point where I've done so well in my early games that matchmaking now thinks that like I'm legitimately good, to the point where I'm playing people that are like at least 10 ranks higher than me, which in some games might not mean a lot, but in this game it means a lot. Because usually, like, people that are higher ranked, they have, like, meta gear, they have better items, better add-ons, and they know how to play. Meanwhile, almost all my guys are level 1 still, because I just don't feel like investing so much into them, because I'm probably not going to use them. And they don't have good perks that I care about. Because that's what, like, the metagame's all about, is basically like what kind of perks you bring to the table, because some of them are really good and then others are just trash.
We're better to find buried treasure than on a junk planet.
Like trash tier. Or they just need certain circumstances in which are a little bit more difficult to get to actually be able to use properly. Because it's weird, it's like with the survivors, pretty much all your meta stuff is like, you don't need to buy anything. It's all like the guys that you get like first. Every free survivor, pretty much every free survivor has like meta perks, and like you can just easily get like a meta build by not spending a cent. With killers, it's like you have one really good killer, everyone else needs like you need to buy killers and their perks, and then level them up to like get meta gear. It's just the amount of actual grinding you have to do. If you're new, is kind of nuts. And it's something that like just genuinely sucks about the game, and kind of brings it down. Because you just need to invest so much time and effort into actually getting stuff that is going to like let you stand a chance. And that's just kind of a bummer. Because, like, yeah, I'd like to play, I'd like to learn, but at the same time, it's, if I'm gonna go up against people who have the best stuff in the game and I'm not using a killer that's like top tier, one that doesn't need or one that needs like a lot of help in terms of perks or add-ons, it's like it gets really discouraging. Because some of the things that do save some killers are just add-ons and just certain types of combinations of perks. But to like actually get those, you have to invest a lot of your blood points that you get for playing into killers that you might not like or want to play. Like for example, there's the killer called Hag, and she has 2 excellent perks. One of them being one of the best perks in the entire game. But on PC, you have to buy her. And then you have to invest a lot of, an insane amount of blood points into her. Like, you earn quite a bit of blood points, but at the same time, it's, like, still a little bit discouraging. Because you want to play one thing, but you need, like, one certain perk on a character that you don't care about, and it's just, you're not making progress on the character that you do care about. Because you see that on, was it Bubba and Hillbilly? Who are have some amazing perks, like their entire perk set. It's like, I don't really like playing either of them.
No, we are not.
But at the same time, it's like, I need to just invest in them into guys I don't really care about. And it's also at a point where I don't want to invest into some killers that I do like to play, or that I would like to play a bit more. Because I'm at a point where the more I unlock on them, the less likely I'm able to... I'll see the stuff that I actually do want to unlock from other killers as teachables onto there. So it's like I have to invest in everything before I invest in the guys that I want to play as. It's just really kind of shit, to be honest. It's more frustrating than anything. And I know it's like, oh, just playing meta stuff isn't like be all and all, and you're not going to be just suddenly amazing if you just pick whatever the top tier is. But at the same time, it's like, I would rather get stuff that I actually need while learning than just be forced to play stuff that I isn't either gonna be good or like have any really kind of use. Because there's a lot of perks that just aren't very good unless they're specifically on certain characters. And also I have to pay money, so it's like almost like pay for the actual good stuff. I know, I've kind of been rambling off, but yeah. As of right now, there's the 5th anniversary event just started, and stuff in the game immediately fucking broke, as is tradition for Dead by Daylight.
Our command ship is lost! Destroy it now! Will it be expenses? Are ye sure?
Yeah, they surprised everyone with, like, 500,000 blood points, which sound like a lot. But in the grand scheme of things, it costs, like maybe 2-3 million blood points to, like, fully upgrade a character. Which is a lot, and it takes forever. It kind of sucks.
I'd be happy if I never saw a pirate again.
We can now use the hurl shot to reach the fixer.
Hey, honey.
Not to mention, I started upgrading one of my characters because they have a perk early on in their tree that I can get easily. That's going to be good on like almost everything that I pick to play as. So I'm doing it. I get to level 30. I'm literally about to unlock the perk that I need. I get booted from the server. I'm like, all right, that's kind of weird. So I go into the server. I log back in after a while,
Fancy a shave?
and
Start blazing
I
now and
automatically get.
I will let you know when I get these
I
in.
automatically get a. I'm minus 3 levels. I'm like level 27 when I'm supposed to be 30, and the blood points that I had before that I used to invest, I just don't have. So I'm like, so it basically stole like maybe like 10 to 20k blood points from me, maybe 100k.
Go on, pumpkin. You got
So
the
I just barely
goods.
had enough to actually re-unlock everything, which thank the Lord, it didn't actually boot me again, because at that point I would have just stopped playing, to be honest. To be fair, I probably could have like made those back fairly easily, especially now with all like the cake upgrades. But then again, it's like also just in games people are getting like infinite loading screens and like disconnects and shit, so I decided not to really play today. That being said, I should probably check what the perks are for sale for the daily perks. Because if I can just save blood points by spending shards, I'll do that. I was kind of tempted to buy Clown's Bamboozle, but then again, it seems just kind of like alright at best, and I had no idea what's going to be up today. Because today there could be something like that I actually really want. You know, it's just one of those things where it's just like kind of like damned if I do, damned if I don't buy stuff. Have I not upgraded the pixelizer at all? Ooh, my god. No wonder it's, like, not doing very well.
That is one mighty fine enhancement.
Well, I'll upgrade it. I'm fine with that.
Sorry, no open sales here.
Negatron, it's... Increase ammo by 2... I mean, it's good, really good right now. I'd rather just upgrade stuff that is underperforming. Those are just really good. Shots fire at either. It's just I'm just looking for damage for that one. Max ammo by 2. I mean, just to get the easy upgrade. Or the easy level, because being able to hold 3 kind of sucks. Shatter Bomb. Shatter Bomb's like already nuts. Executor. Wait, it's called the Executor. But it's the Enforcer. Like, that's completely wrong. Like, I'm not crazy. There's just something that's just completely fucked. Like, it's just a total mess up. God, the other thing that was I didn't mention before that kind of stopped me from doing stream stuff, like kind of just stopped me from doing a lot of productive stuff. For whatever reason, I have no idea. For like the past couple days, it's like the top cartilage of my ear, like the very top of my ear, like the tip of it. It just, I don't know. It's just been aching quite a bit. Just this dull ache. And it's been doing it for so long that it's been giving me like a lot of headaches and migraines. So putting on headphones has just been a little bit more, like, it's been agitating it a little bit. Today it's been a lot better. Hopefully it's just, it's like I just kind of agitated it, or like my parents said, it was something like I got bit by a bug at some point. Can't really see allergic reaction, because yeah, it's not very fun to have that, and it's just
Perhaps when he is not
really
pirates,
frustrating.
He is a gentle giant.
Not my experience with big robots, but we'll see.
And to be honest, the only reason I even remembered to say that right now is just because it just started to ache a bit, which is always fun.
Oh, that smelly goat.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
It's time for one last speedle ride.
Oh, is this the end of the Speedles? Alrighty. Well, that was a fun mechanic while it lasted, I guess. I mean, a fun little thing, and it had its own boss fight, but yeah. I guess you kind of can't really shoehorn this into every planet for Rivet. I'm fairly sure there's probably gonna at least be one or two more of these for the medal, the arena, because they had one of them for bronze. It is perfectly fine. I mean, if anything, it was pretty fun.
Still weird.
Weird, but fascinating.
Okay, next, on to the fixer. Almost there.
Go on, Max! Nier says they be fixing to fix the fixer! So fix them a quick death!
Okay.
You're gonna pay for making us scuttle our own ship! Cut him down, matey!
The Lombax is getting too close to the fixer!
Got some solid cover here, and it looks like I could flank them from the sides too.
Don't think I'll need to.
Get away so easily!
Keep them coming, Pierre. I'm just waiting for you to come down and fight me yourself.
I should have known scuttling you fools would be too easy! Pointed the fools are into fix-a-fix-a!
Because now I just have I can just summon minions.
Were you saying something, Pierre? I stopped listening.
When I go out without my braces,
Wow, That either builds a lot of... You either get a lot of experience from that, or that is just... You need, like, no experience to get to level 2.
Sassy backpack.
You guys aren't very good at this.
Perhaps now Pierre will take the hint.
Speaking from experience, he won't.
Oh, there we go. I didn't even realize I was that close with Shatter Blast. Oh wow, look at this entire arena that I could have used, but then I'm literally so powerful at this point it doesn't really matter.
The fixer be done for, and so shall he.
Can't stop now. Not when we're this close to the fixer.
Yeah, Ricochet is nuts.
I be honored to blaspheme myself. Your straggling neck will pester Pierre no more.
That was a good plan. That was a good plan, me.
They're blocking my shots.
Oh, I could actually fully blow that up. It's pretty pog.
Pierre will give me a big blooming hat for this. Just a threat.
Enough yet?
Never.
It's, Void Repulsor, Doom. Drill Hound. Almost.
What if the face quartz cannot be fixed?
We're in deep trouble. But there's no point in worrying about it now.
Regroup with the others. We are going to attack us one and finish it.
Which way to go? Okay, so that way is the way to go. Alright, so go the opposite direction. Oh my god, it is literally little green ghouls. I almost fucking killed myself. Okay, is there any significance to all those portals popping up? Or is it just like, aha, is little ghouls? Alright, I gotta abandon my boys. I'm a bad robot mother. Abandon my children.
How exactly will we fix the fixer?
I guess we have to turn him on first.
Oh!
Was
They
he
follow
turned
me.
off because he was broken?
Huh. This must be the fixer's on switch.
It's just gonna be a giant rampaging robot, isn't it? Like, this is not the fixer at all. Like, again, we've been duped.
Hello? Are you, okay?
No.
Oh.
I am broken, as is everything.
He is actually
Nothing can be
the fixer.
fixed.
Oh my.
At least the pirates are taken care of.
Please focus on the grinding.
Oh, no, no! Oh, man, I swear I
At least the
did right.
pirates are taken care of.
Please focus on the grinding.
He's bringing the whole place down.
Junk ahead.
Vain and fleeting measure. Destruction is our natural state.
What is he, the breaker now?
No, he's just a nihilistic shitlord.
Your brokenness.
Like me.
Is he talking about me?
Because of your arm? Don't listen to him, Bolts. If you're broken, so am I. And I think we're pretty awesome. Do you have any ideas? Because I'm having a hard time thinking while running away from a giant homicidal robot.
I am working on it.
Wait, how would he actually be able to see Clank from that far?
Great.
I am not deserving of enlightenment. I have no
Wisdom. I may have an idea.
I'm all ears.
I am broken. I cannot fix. I cannot be fixed.
Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall.
Man, how much more of this level can I just run through?
Oh dear.
Can everything stop falling apart, please?
No.
How is she able to do this?
I am fixed.
What are you doing?
Improvising. I may be different than I was, but you helped me realize I am still Clank.
This is...
I am quite relieved. When the Bullets asked me to protect them, it opened my eyes to a great many broken things. So very many.
And you became distressed.
Being able to fix another, to see that all is not lost.
This is just really dumb to me. I'll be honest. I hate to be like shit on this, but it's just really weird and dumb.
Thank you.
You just gave an old giant robot the gift of hope. It should be I who is thanking you.
Phew. Let's get back to the ship, shall we?
Yes. Oh, I hope Ratchet had an easier time building a new Dimensionator.
So, are we gonna talk about you rescuing me back there?
I did?
You did. Looks like you're a natural even in my dimension.
I thank you, Rivet.
Oh, hold on. I think I might know where the next spy bot is.
So you got the big guy back. Did you tell him about my primo junk? What did he say? Actually, don't worry about it. I'll tell him.
What's available
You
now?
break it, you buy it.
Okay, no new stuff. I guess Buzzsaw was the last one. Topiary. Topiary almost actually maxed out. Feels weird that we're maxing out that before Mr. Fungi, because I've had that so much longer. I feel like I've used it a lot more. Like I've complained about it for so long. It feels like I've had it for a long time because it was like it was useless at the start, or next to useless. Like it just didn't draw aggro like it said it would. Oh no, it's just a golden bolt. That's fine.
So shiny.
I will take that. Alright, Escape. Oh, there only was one? Oh wow, yeah, this area is tiny. Oof. Yeah, there's like next to nothing here. Alright, I guess that's good for like completion-wise. Fairy City, we got everything. Everything we got there. Xerxes. Bronze Cup.
If anyone can build a new Dimensionator, it's Ratchet.
You don't know him, though.
And blast off!
Alright, let's check one last time to see if Silver Cup's open, because if it's not, I think I might cut it there. And, for the night. Try to figure out my tech problems that I've been complaining about.
Been a while since I was on shore.
Because again, it's just weird that like I haven't really had any problems with exporting stuff, and now all of a sudden now it's just nothing but problems. And the bummer thing about that is that I guess now with like streaming everything, like I've kind of backed myself into a corner where if it takes like a couple hours to render something like a full stream for the full stream channel, like I can't use my computer really for that much. Like I can't play like a game, I can't really do other stuff on it. So like, all right, I have to like go out, which there's nothing really to do outside. Like, I mean, I guess now there's like stuff coming back in my area, or play stuff on here, which most of the stuff I do play on console now. It's just I stream, and I can't really do that at this point.
You've gotten a little quiet back there. Everything okay?
I may have slightly misrepresented the difficulties of building a Dimensionator.
I mean,
Sure. We all knew
I
it
mean,
wasn't
at
gonna
this
be easy.
point, all I have, all I really have
Phase Quartz is one of the
is FF7 Remake, which I recently got past the part that I stopped at on PS4 for no reason other than I just... Okay, Mr. Fungi, I think I just murdered. Yeah, FF7 Remake, I kind of just stopped playing. Just other stuff came up. Oh my god, thank you, Spybot. And I kind of got distracted from it, and then I just decided to wait when the PS5 version came out, so I can get back onto that. Which the PS5 version of Remake, I forget what it's called, but it has a subtitle to it, because of course Square Enix games have subtitles to them, even if it's literally just a newer version, like a PS5 upgrade. And it just, again, it makes the difference, like loading screens, like your gameplay feels a little bit better. it also helps that I understand a little bit more. I understand a little bit more of, like, how to actually play. For those of you who care, I'm at the part where I pretty much I'm like right before the point of no return. I'm just finishing up quests and just leveling up, getting items, weapons, and stuff. And then I have the Yuffie chapter, which I forget the subtitle of that one too, but apparently that one's a lot shorter. It's like 2 chapters. So I'm almost done that, and then other than that, like I've just been playing a little bit of Smash. Mostly just because Kazuya from Tekken just came out for it, and he's fun. Albeit the community is like going nuts because they're like, oh, he's so broken. Which like certain things he's like kind of broken. Certain things he's not. Not really. Like he has like a lot of downsides, but he also has like a lot of stuff that's just incredible upsides. That being said, I'm nowhere near close to like a Smash expert, so don't fucking take my word for it. I'm just happy that there's like Tekken representation, because Tekken is a game that I love. And Kazuya is fun. That being said, I think, like I said, that's gonna be it for me tonight. Like I said, I'm gonna see about still getting some stuff up, because it's been a couple days since I uploaded anything. If you're interested in it, I have pretty much the entirety of Resi 7, Resi 8 now. I just finished putting up on the channel Sludge Life, the fullness of it. Almost all of Hitman 2, starting Hitman 3 probably next week after sometime. And then it's got to start upload Resi 4, and then this, I guess. So I got to start downloading some of the streams for this, which still should be up. Still should be close to being up. The OG streams for this. So down below, you can kind of see in the description or on the VOD, like near my channel, has links to both my channels. One of them is more edited stuff. The other one's just stream archives. And yeah, if you haven't already, I mean, subscribe, follow, if you feel like it. Would mean a lot to me, but then again, I know not everybody wants to have their inbox flooded with crap. I totally understand. But yeah, again, I think that's probably gonna be it for me tonight. Sorry for my absence. It's just I haven't really been in the right state of mind, I guess, to kind of stream. And to be honest, even tonight, I don't think I'm all the way there, but I'm getting through it. It's nothing hugely serious, so don't worry. It's just a weird time right now, and it's just a bunch of stuff kind of compounding. But I'm getting myself through it. Thanks again if you're watching now live. Thanks if you're watching VOD or on the channel.